Hello and welcome back. Today we'll be doing Biology, Chapter 13, Life Processes. Class 10, Biology, Chapter 13, Life Processes. When we look around, we see that there are many things which are alive and not living. We see a rock, we know that it is non-living. And we see plants, we know that it is living. We see human beings and animals, and we know that they are living. How do we know that they are living? We know that they are living because they respire, they can move around, they grow, and they eat food. The processes concerned with the maintenance of life are life processes. When we say the process concerned with the maintenance of life, it means that the process that we do, like eating food, sleeping, giving birth to a new ones, all these are life processes. Energy is needed for the maintenance of these life processes. In order to do work or to do things, we need energy. And this energy comes from outside the body in the form of food. We eat food so that we can have energy and do work, or we can grow. And the energy from food is released inside the body by a process called nutrition. The energy or the food that we eat is broken down inside our body, and it is released inside the body through a process called nutrition. The basic life processes are nutrition, respiration, transportation, and excretion. So now let us see nutrition. Nutrition is the process of taking in food and obtaining energy from it for growth, repair, and metabolism is called nutrition. When we say nutrition, it means that eating of food and obtaining energy from the food that we eat, and we use that energy for growth and to repair and metabolism, that is to do work. That is called nutrition. Nutrition is again divided into two types. We have autotrophic nutrition, that is among green plants and some bacteria, and another is heterotrophic nutrition. Heterotrophic nutrition is again divided into four. First is holozoid, second saprozoids, third saprophytic, and fourth parasitic. Now let us see autotrophic nutrition. When we say autotrophic nutrition, it is the mode of nutrition in which an organism prepares its own food from simple raw materials. We can see that in autotrophic nutrition, it is among organisms like green plants and some bacteria. And these green plants and bacteria, they can manufacture their own food by synthesizing organic molecules from inorganic materials. These organisms, which can make their own food from simple raw materials, are known as autotrophs. Autotrophs take in simple substances from the outside and convert them into more complex forms of energy through a process called as photosynthesis. Now let us see heterotrophic again. Autotrophic, they manufacture their own food, but this heterotrophic, they depend on autotrophic for their food. Now let us see photosynthesis. This is in autotrophic mode of nutrition. In this process, carbon dioxide and water are converted into carbohydrates with the help of the light energy absorbed by the chlorophyll pigment of the green plants. We know that in photosynthesis, light is trapped by chlorophyll. Chlorophyll, it is the green pigment of the plants, and they absorb carbon dioxide also, and they release oxygen and carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are utilized for providing energy to the plant, and excess carbohydrates are stored in the form of starch. The carbohydrate that is produced is used for providing energy to the plant, and the excess carbohydrates are stored in the form of starch. During the process of this photosynthesis, oxygen is evolved. That means oxygen is released as a byproduct, and the equation for this is 6CO2 plus 12H2O with sunlight and chlorophyll gives carbohydrate C6H12O6 plus water C6H2O plus oxygen. The following events occur during photosynthesis. So during photosynthesis, first, light energy from the sun is trapped by the green pigments of the plant, that is chlorophyll. And this light energy is again converted into chemical energy by splitting water molecules into hydrogen and releasing of or evolution of oxygen, reduction of carbon dioxide to carbohydrate, and the carbon dioxide present is again converted into carbohydrates. Now let us see this picture. Here we can see that There is air space and stomata and guard cell with chloroplast. And the chlorophyll is present inside that chloroplast. And this chloroplast or chlorophyll is responsible for the trapping of light. And stomata is responsible for taking in of water or carbon dioxide. When carbon dioxide is not needed, stomata closes itself, and when it is needed again, it opens up. That will be all for today. And for your assignment, 1. What are life processes? 2. In which form living organisms get energy from outside the body? How can we know that something is alive? 4. What are heterotrophs and autotrophs? 5. Define nutrition. Where do plants get the raw material required for photosynthesis? I hope all of you are doing fine. I hope all of you are doing fine, and I want all of you to go through your textbook, to read your textbook and do your assignments. Thank you.